Hello, my name is Johan, and I'm a South African Sysadmin in RC2. Today we're going to talk about the Linux operating system which always fascinates me, which always blows me away when they produce a new version, which is always new and up to date, and it's always in a different level, in a different cloud than the rest of all the operating systems in the world. And yet it leaves me always, and I mean always, with a lot of questions. And that is Deepin. I've been tracking Deepin since Deepin 15.4, so it's not so long ago, it's about a year. And they've just on Friday, today is Monday the 10th, so it was Friday, let me look on the calendar. It was Friday the 7th, they released Deepin 15.2 RC2, and once again, mind-blowing. And yet, mind-blowing but question-raising. Basically because this is my thing. They are flashy, they are beautiful. They create so many new apps with so much potential to grow. Their graphical display is amazing. The system setting, you can't get better than that. It's absolutely beautiful. It's so graphical. It is absolutely incredible. The file system, the system settings, the app center, oh my goodness, it's absolutely, everything is beautiful. It's all like programs that people is looking for. It's got Chrome installed, it's got Steam installed, it's got Skype installed, it's got all the nice apps installed, it's got a nice version of VPS installed, it's got even crossover installed, but we will go back to crossover soon because it's the one thing that puzzles me the most, actually. And they got so many new things, like Deepin 15.4 compared to the Deepin 15.3 is a huge jump. And like their workspaces, because we all know workspaces, because Windows is getting it, got about a year ago. Ubuntu already did for ages. All the Linux systems, I presume Mac also got it, but now they changed it that everyone got already by default a unique wallpaper that you can really separate all your workspaces much easier. It's brilliant. The way they do it is brilliant. But what bothers me most is not that they are based in China. They can be based any place in the world. I really don't care about that. I will use them. What bothers me the most is sometimes like, how do they make money? Like, I know they're open source. I know all the Linux-based operating systems are free and open source and work on donations, and I presume Deepin, you can say Deepin is the same. But then, the rest don't grow so quickly. The rest don't have this backbone of changes so quickly into so awesomeness. I'm blown away with the thing that they are. How do they make money? And one other thing that really makes my mind go mad is crossover. They got crossover 16. They've already had crossover 15 already since I've been following them. And like you say, what is crossover? If you don't know what crossover is, it's a program which you have to buy on all the other Linux operating systems for like $40. And it's like it's an automatic, it is basically wine on steroids. It's an automated way to install basically any of the major Windows programs on Linux. And they got it for free. And at first, when I just saw Deepin for the first time, I went to did some research. I talked to one of my friends about it. There's also a Linux guru, and then he found that he looked on the site of crossover that Deepin is a verified partner of crossover. I don't know even what it means. They have to put some money in and out. Just wonder, where did they get the money? It's just a question. I would love to know the answer. Is there something they need crossover for, or it's just that they want to make crossover awesome for the people? Or I can't read code, I'm not good with code, so I can't look into the Linux code. I'm just blown away by things like that. Yeah, and then also, Deepin is flashy, Deepin is beautiful, but sometimes weird problems happen, like one person I'm helping with his computer is running Deepin 15.4, and once his Wi-Fi just stopped to work. He was working, as he told me, he might have done something, and then the Wi-Fi just switched off. And he tried to reboot his system. I went there, I tried to reconnect his Wi-Fi, nothing worked, and then I reboot, and suddenly it just worked, and it works since. Which is very interesting. So you have to be ready to play with your computer. But Deepin, if you look for flashy, if you look for beauty, if you look for something which is more beautiful than anything else, which has got amazing apps, which is incredible looking, Deepin is the operating system for you. But it raises questions in my mind. I don't know if I'm the only one who cares about it, or if that's a logical reason. I would love to know. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.